everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Carol and I'm really excited because today's video is a collaboration with two absolute gems here on YouTube that I love and adore and would love to introduce whoever is watching me too. And I'm pretty sure that you know a few of them yourself, or actually both of them yourself, because they are incredible and why wouldn't you know them? And if you don't, you should absolutely head to their channel, watch their videos, subscribe and tell them that I sent you because they are so incredible. The first one is Lavra from Lara Nuisa. Lavra is this amazing, colorful, quirky individual. She loves manga, she loves pastels, she loves colorful hair, blue and other colors. Any color of the rainbow, I feel. She is so special and so unique, and I wish I was as bold as her when it comes to coloring and dyeing my hair. Last time I actually went to the hairstylist, he asked me whether I wanted pistachio hair. I was like, pistachio hair? Me? I usually wear black. I usually like neutrals. What do you mean? So I didn't get pistachio hair. I got this weird blonde type orangey color. So I don't know if this is bold, quite as bold as Laura's hair is, but just go check her channel out and her aesthetics, her style, the topics that she likes to talk about, and how nostalgic I feel like she is. She talks a lot about like things that a lot of people know, like Sailor Moon. I have no idea what Sailor Moon is. I don't know if it's because I grew up here or because I just never got into it myself, although I'm pretty sure we're like of the same age range. I'm 30, I think that she's still in her 20s. Much younger than myself, but I think that more or less we are pretty close in terms of age. And yeah, I just love Laura and I would love for you to go check her out, so absolutely do so. The second person is Buffalo Beauty Boy, Ted. Ted is such an angel. He is so pure and so kind and so wonderful. I just think that I don't understand how the world got so lucky with someone like Ted. I just don't get it. We don't deserve someone quite as wonderful, quite honestly. But I'm really glad that Ted is around because Ted makes me hopeful about the beauty community. Absolutely. And Ted is also a hairstylist, so I feel like he understands. Like, if I would ever have a hair question, I would go ask Ted because he would know. And he also does makeup, and makeup looks beautiful on him for some reason. Like, he can pull off warm tones especially so wonderfully. Like, it goes beautifully with his complexion and his hair. I love his hair. His hair is like shoulder length and wavy. Mine is much curlier, as you can probably, like frizzier and curlier and just not as wonderful. I only shampoo my hair. I don't use conditioner. I don't use hair creams. I don't use oils, I just use conditioner. That's it. But I feel like his hair is what my dream would be. Like what my dream hair type is. I love him. I love him and I love his hair and I love how he applies makeup. I love his videos. He's so genuine and kind, and I just highly, highly, highly recommend you go check him out. I feel like this is quite a collaboration because I am really different than Laura in terms of like aesthetics, and I am also different than Ted in terms of aesthetics because I feel like I'm a little bit more maximalist and Ted is a touch more minimalist than me, especially because I think that I apply more makeup, like more heavy makeup than he does, and he makes me feel like a little bit less. A little bit like less is more sometimes. I feel like his aesthetic is, and I just love him. I do. So yeah, that's all for now. I highly recommend checking them out, and now I'm going to tell you what we're doing because this was my idea. I killed it. This is my left shoulder. This is my idea. I killed it with the idea, I feel. Today's video is going to be us talking about products that we're dying for our friends to try. So these are products that either we love and can't wait to share with the rest of our friends and the people that we care about, or products that we're just like maybe slightly conflicted about and could use a second opinion, or products that absolutely fit our friends' preference / aesthetic. So I have 5 products in front of me. I actually have 6, and I'm going to like figure out at the end which product I think would work best with my friends. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first product is a product that I think I like a lot, but I don't absolutely love it and can't live without it. But I think my friend who absolutely loves shimmery eyeshadow would love. This is the Essence Melted Chrome Eyeshadow in the shade Zinc About You 01. This is how it looks. Look at this beautiful glow. I don't know if I can swatch it because there is nothing around me that I can clean my hands with, but I have a video where I applied it all over my eyes as a one and done shadow, and it was so gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, I highly recommend taking a brush like this ColourPop E1 and like rubbing it all over the product and getting quite a bit of the product onto the brush, and then spraying the brush and applying it onto your eyes. Your eyes will look like a mirror, a taupey purpley mirror. This is a beautiful shade, and I think it will suit my friend's complexion first and my friend's preference. I think that these are the 2 reasons that I think I highly recommend this, especially to my friends, because I think that they would like it. Okay, the second product is a product that I just love and I want everyone in the world to try. It's not just because of my friends and the kind of friends that I have, it's because this is amazing and I want everyone in the entire world to try, because you just have to. Listen to me. You absolutely don't have to buy any makeup because I said so. But if you are in the market for the most soft highlighter there is, highlighter you can use like in the center of your forehead, your chin, a little bit like on the bridge of your nose without looking like Rudolph, because I know that this is a lot of people's preference, especially like on the tip of their nose. They like it to beam. They like it to look like a white little dot, like a Rudolph type thing, or like Bambi. I don't know. I don't love it so much. I like a soft highlighter in the center of my face, and I absolutely love the Il Makiage mineral baked highlighter in the shade Halo. This is my second one, and I have quite a significant dent, or like pan, actually not even a dent, in it. I use this every time I have a full face of makeup with powders. If I'm using any kind of powders, if I'm setting my face whatsoever, like in the center of my face, like with an actual pressed powder, not necessarily a loose powder, then this goes on my face as well. I just think that it brings the dimension back to my face. Like, it doesn't really look like I have highlighter right here, or necessarily like on my chin. You can absolutely see it on my nose, because I build it up more on my nose than I do on the center of my face, like on my T-zone. But this gives dimension. This makes me feel like, first of all, the bronzer that I have on my temples is blended well into my face, and it makes me feel like I am glowy without looking like, hey, look at my highlighter, look at my highlighter. I have highlighter all over my face. I actually also applied it right under my eyes, like not necessarily right under it, but like in this triangle right here, and I feel like it looks absolutely beautiful, and I love this thing. I love it. I'm not recommending it because I think only my friends would love it, but I think I'm recommending it because I want everyone in the entire world to get the absolute privilege of having this on their faces. I think that this is a genius product. and I have no idea what I would do with my life if they ever discontinued it. I think that I would probably like die. I know that that sounds extreme, but I legitimately think so. Yeah, I'm not joking at all. Next product is specifically because my friends are like obsessed with asking me about it, and it's contour. My friends love to ask me about contouring products, like what contouring products I use, what contouring products I recommend. Can I just like let them know like of one contour item that I think is wonderful. Now, usually they ask me about contouring palettes, and I don't like contouring palettes that much. I think it's such a waste because especially with contour palettes that give you like several contour shades, you only have one skin. And my friends are not makeup artists. If they were makeup artists, I wouldn't be making this video because they would be the ones telling me what I should try. Now, since they're not makeup artists and I am more interested in makeup and I have quite the experience with some contour products, I want to recommend the Iana Provis Contour Dodge and Burn Contour. Listen, the Iana Provis cheek products overall are really, really nice. The contour is probably my favorite contour that I have, even more than the Kevin Kwan one, even more than the Smashbox palette one. If I were to recommend, if you absolutely wanted a contouring palette, I would say the Smashbox one with the contour, the bronzer, and the setting powder. I would say not even highlighter, it's a setting powder. But I would also say ditch the palette and get yourself a single pan that absolutely works wonders as a contour. This has 4 shades, and I think that that's also wonderful because my friends have different skin tones than me. Some of them are very similar, some of them are a little bit darker, some of them are a bit lighter. So I think that they would find the absolute perfect shade for them instead of getting a palette that they would end up wasting. One pan is wonderful. They also seem to ask me about, or not, let's not say that. They also seem to use really old-fashioned foundations. And I mean, what's that foundation called? Double Wear? Estee Lauder Double Wear. I, first of all, only use cruelty-free products. So Double Wear is not even an option. But when I was taking my makeup, when I was studying makeup, I took a makeup course, not really studied it. I took a makeup course, and the person, one day the person that was doing my makeup applied Double Wear on my face. And within an hour and a half, I had major smile lines, major frown lines, and it almost looked like my face had turned into like Dalmatian skin. Like I had dots all over my face where the foundation seemed to look bizarre and dark and very dry and cakey. It was the worst experience ever. And I know that the appeal with Double Wear is that you can mix it in with other things to lighten it, or yeah, that's probably the appeal. But that's the appeal with everything in the market. Like any foundation you have, you should absolutely be able to mix it. And if it doesn't mix, then it's not a good foundation. A foundation is supposed to work well with other products because, hey, like you're applying everything else on your face is applied over your foundation. So if your foundation doesn't work well with other products, then nothing on your face is going to work. So I get that many people like it, and I wish I could be one of them. But then again, I don't, because Estee Lauder tests on animals, and I hate that foundation. An alternative that, in my opinion, gives this matte-ish, long-lasting effect, but is much lighter on the skin, like significantly lighter on the skin in terms of like weight and thickness, is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. And this is like a third. Not even a third, a tenth of the price. This is like probably one of the cheapest foundations you'll ever try. This is an affordable foundation for sure. And I think that it's the best foundation I've ever tried. If I want a foundation for special occasions that doesn't give flashbacks, absolutely. If I want a foundation that mixes beautifully with other things, that I can get a more skin tint effect, mixing this with a moisturizer, delightful. If I want to mix it in with a luminizer, wonderful. I think this foundation is such a wonderful gem, and I know that some people have raved about it, and I'm here to rave about it too. This is incredible. This is the only foundation that doesn't give me lines around my mouth when I smile, when I frown between my, like in the center of my forehead. This is the only foundation that wears absolutely wonderfully on my face for the entirety of the day. I've tried lots of things, high and low and whatnot. The only other foundation that I can think of that I absolutely loved is the Cojando Aqua Foundation, but that one is way different than this, and even like the price is extortionately expensive, and that's why I don't currently have it in my collection, but I'm hoping that maybe next year I will buy myself a new bottle once I go through the Too Faced Born This Way, which I actually don't really like, but that's a topic for a different video. So yeah, a foundation that I absolutely recommend is the Coverage HD Liquid Coverage Foundation from Catrice. This is my absolute baby. This is a foundation that I miss. I miss it on my face a lot of the times. Okay, next is a product that I think would absolutely work perfectly with my friends, because they are the type that like to apply things haphazardly and just blend it with their fingers and maybe like apply it on several places of their face and head out the door. And the perfect product for this is the Vanessa Myrick's Vision Flush in the shade, my perfect shade, and my favorite shade is Toasted Almond, but I'm pretty sure any shade would work. I also have Nutcracker and I love it, but my absolute favorite is Toasted Almond. This is amazing, 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 amazing. I love it, especially as a blush. As a blush, it's stunning, absolutely stunning. As a lip product, it's beautiful because it has this beautiful brownie shade, and I love brown lips, as you can probably tell. And even like on the eyes, it will crease. The best way for it not to crease is to layer it over like the Vanessa Myrick's color fix. It would absolutely lock it in place for the entire day. It's such a beautiful product. I highly, highly recommend it, and it's the easiest to apply. You can actually like dot it all over the places that you want, and then start to blend. It won't dry out. It won't be difficult to blend. I think that my friends could even blend it with their fingers. It's so user-friendly. And if you are someone who is a makeup minimalist, this is absolutely meant for the makeup minimalist. Actually, I heard someone compare the color fix to like oil paint, I think it's called, and this is like to water paint, you know, like the paint that's activated with a wet brush or like water. And I think that this is exactly that. It's stunning. I love, love, love it. Last but certainly not least, we are going to talk about, I'm actually like conflicted between two products. My friends actually conflicted between three products. So, my friends are people who use liquid lipsticks. And if you watch me, you know that I absolutely despise liquid lipsticks. I don't like them. Even the Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, which are supposed to be like way more comfortable than any other liquid lipstick in the market, I love it because of the color, but I just don't like liquid lipsticks. Let's just say that. My favorite matte lipsticks that give me the matte lip look that I love, that also last long and don't bleed all over my face and get all over my face when I eat, drink, whatever, is the Velveteen Pure Matte Lipsticks from Jade. I have about 8 shades of these. Now I will say that if I was completely honest with myself, I think that they need to expand the shade range. They make beautiful browns and a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful red. But their nudes tend to be a bit darker unless you're picking up that Barely There shade, which is horrendous. I don't like Barely There on me personally because I think that it looks like concealer lips and I hate that. But the rest of the shades that they have are beautiful, but I would change a little bit. I would tweak them here and there, and I wish that they had a real vampy lips. If I were to collaborate with Jade right now on a lipstick, I would want this formula in almost like the tone of my dress, like this dark vampy purple, because this is a beautiful lip shade and I love wearing these lipsticks on me, and a formula that lasts this long, absolutely, and feels comfortable and looks beautiful. This is the lipstick that I have on my face today. This is called Mink Brown. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite lipstick ever, also in terms of the formula as well as the shade. I just love brown lips. I remember saying it either in a video or to a friend of mine, and I was like, in the 90s I used to look at my mom with brown lips and I used to wonder, like, what is going through her head? Like, what made her want to apply brown lips or a brown lipstick? And now, looking at myself in the mirror, all I want is brown lipsticks. All I want is brown on my lips. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. So, yeah, these are the 5 products and this is the end of today's video. Again, I would highly urge, and even like I'm forcing you right now to go to the description box and also like right around me, because the videos are going to be featured right here. This is going to be Ted's and this is going to be, is it on this side or this side? On top is going to be Ted's and on the bottom is going to be Laura's. I absolutely want you to go check them out. They are incredible and I love them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you came here from either of their channels, welcome to my channel, welcome to my place. I'm James St. James and this is Transformation. I'm kidding, I'm Carol again, and I just like makeup on this channel. I like makeup, skincare, and I also talk about a few fashiony bits here and there. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you are going to check their channels out if you haven't yet. And if you're here from their channels, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you liked it, and leave me a comment underneath telling me what you think of all of our picks, and if there was a product that sounds like something you would like to try. If there is a product that sounds or gives the impression that it would work for you, because then I would feel like you're almost similar to my friends and we're kind of friends as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.